How can one clan have the best possible attacks and the worst possible attacks all in one war? Keep it right here to find out. Greetings, my clashing friends, one and all, and thank you so much for stopping by Clash of Clans Attacks for today. Yes, we will be featuring some of the best and the worst attacks you have ever seen, including the top player in war, the #1 player with a fully maxed out base, none other than Galadon, getting 3-starred. Yes, that is my fully maxed out base down to the 275th wall, and it is set up in anti-3-star formation, no less. Yet this attacker is going to make it look easy, starting out with golems, a P.E.K.K.A, the Archer Queen, a few wall breakers, opening up this outer enclosure. So you can see it's an unusual army composition, but these giants are going to play a key role in this attack as they move in and close in on that nearest multi-target inferno. Because you will notice this attacker has brought Hog Riders, yes, Hog Riders and heal spells to this Town Hall 10 battle. But the golems, the king, and the giants are going to effectively draw all of the fire from the multi-targeting infernos as they close in. So that means the Hog Riders can come in from behind and they can get healed up by these 3 heal spells, because the healing will not be blocked, because obviously the first Inferno Tower is already gone, the second one being completely distracted by the remaining troops, and that lets the Hogs move through my base with reckless abandon. A lot of the defenses are also being distracted by those troops that are now in the core of the base. You can see the slightly overlapping last heal spell right there, keeping the Hog Riders up. Despite the giant bomb, they're going to get healed right back up to full as they move through the rest of my base, and momentarily will take out the very last of my defensive structures. Now the heroes are both down, but that single P.E.K.K.A finished off the Town Hall in there by herself. She was enough to take the Town Hall down, and the Hog Riders finishing their patrol. An extra heal spell almost not even needed at this point. So late in the battle, the Hog Riders finish off the last Tesla, and that is doom for my base. It's just a matter of cleanup, and the cleanup happens with just 1 wizard on the outside. The Hog Riders are going to do the remainder of the cleanup work, eventually splitting up on the right-hand side, finishing up every last structure. And yes, that is my anti-3-star fully maxed out base getting 3-starred. Yes, I was the #1 ranked player in this war on the Lost Phoenix side, but I wasn't the only victim of a 3-star attack, and not the only supermax base to fall. We've got Greg OC, he was #5, also fully maxed out except for those new walls in the center. He's still working on those. And a different attack strategy this time. We've got the Queen Healer followed by Lava Loon. So the Queen working her way in on the right-hand side of this village. Obviously, this attacker knows exactly where she is going to path, dropping a giant in to help distract those other defenses, the Archer Tower and the cannon. And momentarily, just a couple of wall breakers, they will get this next enclosure open, and that is going to open the path for the Queen to turn that corner and head towards the core of the base. In the meantime, the King is at the bottom of the base with a few more wall breakers, working his way in through that enclosure. Now these air defenses seem to be what this attacker is after, but they're pretty deeply embedded in this village. Not that easy to get to. There's a rage spell enraging both the Queen and her healers, and that is critical as that is going to keep her up. And check out the Barbarian King at the bottom. He's working on the wall that will lead to the Town Hall enclosure, but more importantly, that other air defense. Now the far right air defense has fallen to the Archer Queen, sure enough, and she's going to take down an air sweeper and an Expo in addition. The Barbarian King has gotten the air defense out of the way and a Tesla, and momentarily, here it is, the air phase of this attack. Lava Hounds moving in from the right-hand side, followed by precision balloon deployment. So working in a counterclockwise manner, this attacker has gone through and dropped the Lava Hounds one by one, waiting for them to distract those defenses before dropping the balloons. And with haste spells moving those balloons in, accelerating them towards the core, and the freeze spell on the Inferno just at the right time, that is going to help preserve so many balloons that watch as the very last defenses in this village fall. And there's just a vast number of balloons remaining. Absolutely no chance to stop this from being a 3-star attack. Lots of lava pups on the outside as well. The cleanup super easy. Complete destruction achieved and a bunch of units left over. So we move on to another victim, and this time it's Glider. Yes, none other than the famous Glider of Lost Phoenix. He is about to get victimized as well, and he's got another quote-unquote anti-3-star setup. So again, this attacker moving in with the Hog Rider Giant combo, a couple of goblins in there obviously for cleanup, and you see the jump spell going down. It's going to help lead those units in towards the core, and the Giants are going to move in momentarily. You've got the King, a couple of Golems, and the P.E.K.K.A. already headed in. Here come the Giants and a couple of Hog Riders right here just to take out the Wizard Tower. The Giants are going to move in and fully distract the multi-targeting Inferno streams, and that means it is time for the call of the Yes, from the bottom of the base, here come the Hog Riders, never fearing those Inferno Tower streams. They are being successfully distracted, and that means those heal spells will go to work on the Hogs, keeping them up throughout the rest of this attack. Overlapping heal spells as they move in, watching the pathing again like you would see at any other Town Hall. Giant Bomb not affecting those Hogs much. They heal right back up, getting through defense after defense. Yes, these Hogs are moving through this base with impunity. Nothing is going to stop them. In fact, nothing does stop them until after they've gotten pretty much every defense out of the way. Right here, finally, double Giant Bombs are going to take out the rest of the Hogs right there. Big explosion. Good night, Hogs. It looked like maybe for a moment Glider would be able to prevent the 3-star, but the Archer Queen still at full health on the right-hand side. You've got Giants and a Golem desperately trying to get out of that Town Hall enclosure while the Barbarians work on taking down the Town Hall for the 2nd star, and here it goes, 80% damage, and again, just a matter of time. The last defense has fallen. We will again fast forward through this attack and watch Glider's demise. The 3rd star is imminent, and another 3-star attack, a seemingly flawless attack carried out against a maxed out Lost Phoenix base. Sorry, Glider, 3 more stars for the opposing clan. But wait, here it comes, the moment you've been waiting for. The worst possible attacks also perpetrated by the same clan in this war. So here it comes, number 40 on the opposing side going after Dirk Diggler, number 19. Now time starts to count down as this player is obviously planning this attack with such immense precision, getting ready to move in and just completely strike this village to the ground, that he's trying to wait for that exact opportune moment to get this attack started, trying to decide left, right, top, bottom, watching the pathing of the units, preparing for what's in the clan castle, angling at how he wants to get that last village structure down, and eventually it looks like he's going to come in from the other. That's just a spark floating around. So no units get deployed. That's right, this attack ends up being a 0% fail, the worst possible attack. And here's another one. We've got number 21 from the opposing side. He's moving in against Dunster. Dunster with that maxed out anti-3-star village. And Dunster ready for this onslaught. He is prepared, and this attacker again with amazing precision, patience like I have never seen before, waiting, so confident that he can 3-star this base. He doesn't need to start at the 3-minute mark. He doesn't even need to start at the 2-minute mark. He is focused in, waiting for that exact precise moment to take this Town Hall down and score 3 more stars for his clan. And any moment you should see that attack begin as he's watching the pathing of the Queen, waiting for her to pass right by the clan, the Inferno, and the King on the bottom. He's moving, and they're not coming together. And again, not a single unit deployed, and it is, yes, another 0% fail, the worst possible attack. And if that wasn't enough, we've got another one coming. This time, EB from Lost Phoenix trying to defend against his mirror, 25 versus 25. EB with a not completely maxed out base, so those lower level walls could be prime targets for this ground-based attack. You've got Golems, you've got a P.E.K.K.A., 15 Wizards, 10 Wall Breakers, just 1 Jump Spell, and a pair of Freezes. Maxed out heroes going after EB's maxed out heroes that are dangerously placed right next to each other. So obviously this attacker using a lot of patience again, waiting for just the right moment to get in there and take out that Town Hall and the heroes, and probably one or both of the Inferno Towers at the same time. But wait, time is counting down. It doesn't look like this attacker is going to be able to make any progress into this base whatsoever. It's unbelievable as time counts down. Another of the worst attacks I've ever seen. 0%, 0 stars. So try as we might, we could not beat this clan despite them having some of the worst attacks I've ever seen. We were 3-starred 13 times in this war, but the indomitable glider never gave up and he came back with our single 3-star win. I'll save that for a future episode. Thank you guys as always for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Please don't forget to check out my other episodes. Like, comment, and of course subscribe for early update and sneak peek info. And I hope to see all of you back here tomorrow with more full attacks. Galadon, what can I say? The Clash tutor is always right.